Episode 6 of MobLand focused on the aftermath of Vron Stevenson's explosive murder, rapidly demonstrating how hazardous a fight with an angry and desperate Richie Stevenson will be. So far in the gritty crime thriller season, the Harrigans have gone on the attack, effectively inciting a war with their longtime enemies in London's criminal underground. The Harrigans were ultimately brought to heel in Episode 5 of MobLand at Tommy Stevenson's burial and wake, but they escaped unhurt, with Richie effectively calling a peace with everyone save Eddie Harrigan. However, as soon as Richie's wife Vron switched on her car, she was blown dead, tripling Richie's anguish and destroying any illusions of tranquility. While Kevin Harrigan and Harry Da Souza spent the last 3 episodes attempting to broker a permanent truce after Eddie and Maeve foolishly assassinated Tommy Stevenson, a furious Maeve overturned their efforts with a single phone call. The end of Episode 6 of MobLand demonstrated how serious a mistake that may have been, as 2 Harrigans were already in Richie's sights. Brendan and Seraphina Harrigan appeared in a few scenes in MobLand's early episodes, with Brendan attempting to pitch his financially successful half-sister on some sort of surefire scheme that will allegedly be very profitable not only for themselves, but also provide a method for the Harrigans to launder their money. Brendan's plan finally took shape in Episode 6, when it was revealed that he had a contact trying to move some Mozambican rubies at far less than market price. The deal appears to be on the up and up, at least until a small army of gunmen assaults the warehouse where the deal is taking place. After slaughtering everyone, including Seraphina's personally hired contingent of experienced security professionals, both Brendan and Seraphina find themselves surrounded by attackers. The identity of the gunmen is not revealed, nor is the ultimate fate of Brendan or Seraphina, but it seems pretty safe to assume that they were taken captive. When the Harrigans learn Brendan and Seraphina are far from the relative protection of the Cotswolds Manor, Maeve recognizes an opportunity and very immediately informs Conrad. After describing Brendan and Seraphina as weak links she wouldn't mind losing, she informs her adored grandson and occasional henchman, Eddie, of her next move. She calls Richie Stevenson directly while Eddie is in the room and informs him where he can locate Seraphina and Brendan in Antwerp, with a stipulation that he is not to harm Brendan. Richie immediately calls the Mexicans, essentially outsourcing the hit and kidnap of Brendan and Seraphina to the cartels, as they have active cells all over the world and could get to the wayward Harrigans quicker than he could himself. It's noted earlier in the episode that Jamie Lopez, who runs half the fentanyl in the world and is assumed to be Richie's ultimate supplier, absolutely despises Conrad Harrigan for an offense given to his now-deceased father 30 years prior.